Happy Monday. Today is Monday, May 22.
On today's show, we have some important library reminders as well as an announcement about the last Adventure School trip.
We also have footage from Tulip Time and spring sports.
This and more, so stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Carter.
And I'm Carlito. We hope you were all able to see our band students marching in the parade.
Our students did a great job. Nice job, Miss Schroeder and Mr. Gainforth.
If you missed them, they will be marching again in the next Monday in the Memorial Day Parade.
Another fun event is coming up. Final Adventure School trip. Here is Mr. Hardy with more on that.
What is the last adventure school trip for you this year?
The last adventure school trip is one of my favorites, and it's canoeing up north on the Happy Mohawk.
What is adventure school?
The trip is a canoe trip. We'll take students right after school Friday, the last full Friday before the end of the year, and we head up. We partner up, get in canoes, and travel down the White River. Once that takes about an hour, and then we will have roast some hot dogs and some s'mores for dinner and head back home.
How does kids sign up?
So students will get permission slips from their 7th grade science teachers or 8th grade English teachers. They then have to get that filled out on a first come first served basis, and the canoe trip usually fills up pretty fast. So they'll turn the slips in to me, Mr. Hardy, for 7th grade, and Mr. Hicks for 8th grade.
Why should kids sign up?
Kids should sign up because it's an awesome experience. There's a ton of kids that have never canoed before and experienced traveling down a river. It's a ton of fun to be with a partner and try and communicate and navigate through down trees and through the water. And there's no rapids, so they don't have to worry about that. But it's a great time to be outside and experience a new adventure.
This trip does fill up fast, so 7th and 8th graders, make sure to turn in those permission slips as soon as possible.
Now for this week's general announcements.
Hi, I'm Andrew.
And hi, I'm TJ. Thank you, students, for working so hard on your MyPath this year and for completing your vital diagnostics test.
It's great to see the improvement our students have made this year. Stay tuned for the celebration rewards for students that have made 100% improvement.
This week starts the second season of The Amazing Race on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
There will be a fun color run on Friday on the half day.
As you know, Links is a great program in Harbor Lights where students help as a peer mentor.
6th and 7th graders interested in being part of the Links program next year need to pick up an application, even if you helped with Links this year.
A lot of great work is going into planning the 8th grade dance. Our very own Mrs. Dursey is working on making it a fun time to the end of the 8th grade year.
There will be snacks, raffle prizes, an amazing DJ, and more. Pay attention to our daily announcements for when the tickets will be on sale.
In order to buy tickets, you need to have Chromebook fees and be in good standing with the library.
Speaking of the library, here are some end of the year reminders about checkout.
Today we're going to interview Miss Kay, the librarian, about end-of-year activities and policies. What books do you have that you're excited about?
We have a lot of new books coming in right now. So some that I'm really excited about are some historical fiction. The Star That Always Stays. This one is actually set in Michigan, which is kind of fun. For those of you who like Alan Gratz and his historical fiction books, he actually has a graphic novel that just came out. So this one is set in World War II, and I think it's equally as good as his other books. And if you are interested in the Titanic, we have a really great new one called Iceberg by the author of Resistance. So this is another great one. We've got some new adventure coming, Adrift. This one isn't quite ready to be checked out yet, but it will be later this week. And with the musical coming up, if you're excited about that, this book, The Chance to Fly, is all about the musical Wicked. And I have You Are Here, Connecting Flights. This one is a great one for Asian American Pacific Islander Month that's coming up next month. It's actually written by 13 different authors, and they all added their own chapters to this story. And finally, I'm really excited about, we have a lot of new Spanish books coming in that are going to be available. A lot of really fun, popular ones that are coming in Spanish.
When should all books be returned to the library?
So starting in May, on May 22, we're going to start limiting checkouts. So you'll only be able to check one book out from the library starting then. On June 2, you should have all of your books back to the library. And on June 5, that Monday of the last week of school, you can check out some books for summer, as long as you've turned in all of your books and paid all of your fines and fees, and you're good to go. So those fees, if you can get them paid by the end of the year, that would be great as well. If you're not sure what you have, just stop in and we can let you know.
Why should kids keep reading over the summer?
It's really good to stay in a habit of reading, and I think summer is a really great time to read different things. You have to read so many things for school, so right now is your chance to just read whatever you like. So read something fun, read a magazine, check out an audiobook or an ebook. Even though you won't have your Chromebooks over the summer, you can still get on Sora using your phone or using a computer at home, and you can check out audiobooks and ebooks that way.
Can you recommend a few good summer reads?
Absolutely. So in the summer, I like to read fun things. There's a lot of great books out there with kind of heavier, deeper topics, but in the summer, I just want to read fun stuff. So a couple that I really like, the Ungifted and Super Gifted books, they go together. They're just funny and they're related to school, but they're still a good summer read. How to Win a Slime War, also just fun and silly and goofy. Flush and also Hoot are really great mystery books that are fun. They're about the environment, so thinking about being outside in the summer, these ones are fun ones to read. And then Be Prepared is one of my favorite graphic novels, and it's about a girl who goes to camp in the summer. So I think that's just a fun way to read about being at camp, being outdoors, and doing different things in the summer.
Thank you, Ms. K, for answering our questions, and thank you to Maya for recording.
Thank you, Andrew and TJ. That's so great that we can continue to use Sora or check out our books for the summer.
The West Ottawa Bookmobile runs all summer. That is another free place to check out books. Now, over to sports.
Thanks, I'm Gina.
And I'm Roman. Here are this week's games. The boys track and field team have their conference meet today at Granville.
The girls' conference meet is Tuesday at Mona Shores. We have a new middle school track record. The 4x200 team set a new middle school record of 1:53, cutting 2 seconds off the previous record. Way to go, girls.
For boys tennis, the white team has a match Tuesday against Granville at home, and Thursday they will be challenging the Wool Black team.
The black team is away Monday against Zeeland Creekside.
For girls soccer, they are home Tuesday against East Kentwood and away Thursday against Hamilton.
These are the final competitions for spring sports. Congratulations, students, on a great season, and here are some highlights from spring sports.
Many fall sports start up before school starts. Students interested in cross country, boys soccer, football, and girls volleyball, make sure to sign up in the final forms and have a physical on file.
We have a quick interview with our assistant principal, Mrs. Dieters, with a few end of the year reminders.
What will 6th graders be doing today?
So for the end of the year activities, our 6th and our 7th graders are going to have similar activities. Each of those grade level teams are going to be planning fun activities for those students to participate in. So very similar to last year, teachers will provide students with the opportunity to pick from different things that they could do. So for example, it could be time in the pool or time to go outside and play kickball or play a game with friends. So different stations and different activities that they can go to with snacks, opportunities to sign yearbooks, and really just time to hang out with friends, have a little bit of fun, and get excited about all the work that students have done all year long and celebrate a really good year.
Tell us some details about the 8th grade dance.
Well, we are going to have an awesome 8th grade dance this year, but as of right now, those details are top secret. So we have a team of parents led by none other than our own Mrs. Dirksey, who are working super hard behind the scenes to make that a really memorable and enjoyable experience for our 8th grade students. So hold tight, more details to come.
What other activities will be happening for the 8th graders?
So we want to make sure that our 8th graders have a really memorable last day. We're still working out some of the details, but some of the things that we have planned are an 8th grade breakfast at the beginning of the day, followed by an awards ceremony just to celebrate some of the awesome accomplishments that the 8th graders have had this year, but also every year that they've been here with us at Harbor Lights. They are also going to have the opportunity to do some games and activities, time to spend with one another and sign yearbooks, but there also might be a couple other things. Details are still in the planning phase of that, so I don't want to say too much about that, but it's going to be a really fun last day for our 8th grade students.
What do students need to do to make sure they can participate in those events?
Yes, we want every student to have the opportunity to participate in the end of year events. And so in order to make sure that that happens, we need everyone to pay Chromebook fees, which means if you have a fee, you should be alerted every Monday. So either paying those fees in full in the office or online, or also just paying towards those fees if you have a larger fee, making sure that you have good behavior. So more information is going to be coming out pretty soon via the daily announcements. But students who have major referrals or behavior issues could potentially be excluded. So please be on your best behavior, make really good choices, and be kind to others. And then finally, make sure that you're getting to class on time. So students who are perpetually tardy, have tardies every single day, multiple tardies a day, could also potentially be excluded. So pay Chromebook fees, get to class on time, and have good behavior.
Thank you to all the students that continue to work hard and finish the year strong.
We only have one more video announcements for the year on June 5.
This Friday is a half day in our car run, and Monday there is no school for Memorial Day. Goodluck's band marching in the parade.
Don't forget, be the best Panther you can be respectful, be responsible, make good choices, and as always, go Whoa!